Yeah, welcome to the Weege Show, part 2 of our post-race wrap-up, brought to you by our friends at Racetech and their fabulous gold valves. Why part 2? Well, you'll never see part 1 because I had a beautifully crafted show where I literally walked, what's up, Dan, from the floor of the stadium.
And we'll be checking out
and I showed how we actually saw the water coming up through the bottom of the sand section, which was super gnarly. There was standing water in the sand after the main event, which shows how much water was seeping through that track and how gnarly that track was, because that's what was creating all these ruts and all these holes and all these problems. But I made a mistake. I guess I just didn't hit record or something like that on this camera straight up, because by the time I got back here to edit it, I didn't have the footage. So you'll never see part 1, you will see part 2. Bottom line, people, you can't make mistakes in life. It's a credo I live by. I know that most people, that was a mistake right there. I almost got nailed by someone on a scooter. They're all over the place here in the highly underrated downtown Indianapolis. I mean, there are scooters everywhere, and it is 12:30 a.m. right now. So shout out to you, not bad, downtown Indianapolis. You can't make mistakes, bro. But I did. I either didn't hit record or something. I did something wrong. I did about 98 things correct tonight. I was part of Race Day Live, which I have not done in 2 years. I was the live announcer within the arena stadium, which I have not done in 2 years, filling in for Lurch. Shout out to you, Haley Shanley and Chase Cook, working alongside me, and the great Justin Brayton and Adam Cianciarulo up top. But yeah, I was a live track announcer. I haven't done that in a while. And there were a lot of ins and outs and things that I was afraid I was gonna mess up, and I didn't mess any of them up. And it was a great day. But in the end, none of that matters, because now a beautiful Weege Show where I could have shown you the water coming through the track is gone. There's a reason for me to bring all this up. I messed up, man. I made a mistake, and it's dumb, and I shouldn't have done it. And there is a small part of me that almost wishes, or actually is happy, that that first Weege Show didn't record. Because once again, we were digging in on our favorite topic, which has so many volumes written. Supercross! Chase Sexton. Dude, I wanted to go deep on this. Now we had Chase Sexton just taking a second place. He's not gonna catch Cooper Webb, just taking a second place. And I sent it up to Cianciarulo, who's announcing, and I said, Adam, is this where we see Chase say, I got a weekend off coming up, I've had a rough couple of weeks, just gonna try to get through this one and avoid the big mistake? And Adam said, yes, this is absolutely the time, and Sexton crashed. And then it maybe do another video with volumes again about what is going on and why does this happen to Sexton, and he will fix it. The last couple races of the year, he'll be great. That's what he did in 23, that's what he did in 24. But I don't want to do that video anymore because I messed up too, dude. I messed up too. And also, when I got back to the hotel, I ran into 2 dudes who are Chase Sexton super fans who grew up riding at the same tracks as him. And I was like, what's it like to see your guy who you rode with on mini cycles go to this level? And they were like, dude, him and his dad, Kier's gnarly, they were on the program. Chase would show up like the minute he could get to the track after school and then ride till dark. And Kier had the lap chart, or the stopwatch out for lap times the whole time. But here's something else. When Chase's motos would end, they would go in the van, and then Kier would set another stopwatch because the break time between riding sessions was also timed to get back out there. And these guys said these are some just local private tracks in Illinois. Full slot car, is what they said. Entire track, a rut. Straightaway, rut, all the way down the straightaway. And Chase would just do lap after lap after lap of that. Stopwatch, go in the van, stopwatch, get back out of the van, stopwatch, go do laps, until it was dark and you couldn't see. And these guys are so proud that a real guy, like a real guy that came from a local track, has made it to this level. And what this level is the 0.00001%, and he's 15 points behind Cooper Webb right now. And if you're Chase Sexton right now, you're like, oh, what is going on? And it feels like a disappointment. But he's done 99.9% of the things right. But the only thing you remember at the end is that mistake. The mistake in Dallas, the crash in the heat race at Daytona. I can't even remember all of them at this point. Now I'm turning around. I've officially walked long enough to be able to get back. This is downtown Indy, everybody. It's pretty good. On the other side of that, I don't know, you know what? I'll go further. You can actually see the Colts horseshoe there. Can you see the horseshoe? I don't want to walk under that bridge. It's a long way past the Crown Plaza. We're gonna hang Chase Sexton on the mistakes. This is like Eli Tomac. Volumes written. So many words spent on podcasts and videos and typed. Back in the day, we used to actually write stuff and people actually used to read. What's up with the weirdo rides with Eli Tomac? I mean, volumes written about this. But even when we were saying that, it was all based on Tomac doing 99.9% of the things right, often winning the most races in the season. Good times?
Awesome time.
Are you a Chase Sexton guy?
Absolutely.
Are you got pride with Chase Sexton?
Sure do.
Yeah, exactly.
Illinois?
Yep. You're from Illinois?
Yes, sir.
Do you remember him like growing up? Do you know of Chase Sexton?
My buddy Joey
Yep.
Dalzo was
Oh, I remember Dalzell. Yes.
a rider with him.
Yes.
Helped him train.
Yep.
He's our buddy, so that's
Yep.
why we're here.
So you're proud of Chase Sexton?
Absolutely.
Local guy, done
Absolutely.
good. Awesome. Got the number 4 hat. I love it.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Thank you. That's what I'm talking about, everybody.
How you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
How you
We're doing
doing?
good. How you doing? So,
Cut.
when we used to do the why does Eli have these weirdo races, when we used to do that all the time, it was still with him being 99.999% successful. Again, winning the most races in a season, just not winning the title. Being the fastest guy, the best guy, just not winning the Supercross title because like 3 races a year would go haywire. There's 178 guys in those pits, 80 riders in each class, and a couple extras that wish they could be Eli Tomac when he's being hammered on. Those people are like, Chase Sexton got 3rd tonight. Chase Sexton's won a Supercross and a Motocross title. We knew Chase Sexton when he grew up. He's awesome. So whatever, he fell in the sand. He'll probably fix that and then win late in the end of the season. Will he be able to make up 15 points on Webb? 15 points is not a lot. Against Cooper Webb, it's difficult. Is Cooper Webb gonna make mistakes? He did flip in the whoops in qualifying, but the chances of Webb in a main event when it counts messing up, very remote. But 15 points is not a lot. We're talking this now, like we're making it sound like a disaster, but actually he's still in the hunt for the most prestigious title that there is to win on a dirt bike, I think, right? So I'm not gonna hammer Chase Sexton anymore. When I ran into those 2 guys hanging out in the hotel and they told me what it was like to see him and Kier, his dad, the work ethic they put in, they were not at all reflecting on the crash in the sand or getting stuck in the gate in Detroit. They were reflecting on this kid who we knew that worked so hard that at 12 years old on an 85 was on like what appeared to be a professional level program where they maximized every minute that they had of daylight at the track after school. That paid off. It paid off. He's good. But unfortunately, often you're only remembered for the one mistake. The Weege Show that I shot for 20 minutes showing the track that I don't have recorded. Sometimes you gotta chill. I've gotta learn that myself. I'm way too hard on myself for this stuff. I consider the night a failure because the Weege Show. What's up? Supercross? How was it?
Incredible. You want some Nathan Hall moonshine?
No, that's actually where we start getting in trouble.
All right.
Who's your rider that you were rooting for? Who do you like?
I would have liked to see K-Rock up there.
Yeah, I know.
It's supposed to be his house, right?
It was, but he crashed and he couldn't get it together. Yeah, exactly. But in the end, you still had a good time.
Oh, of course.
You're not gonna let
Never
one
bad
mistake.
time.
You're not gonna let Kenny go down in the first turn, one mistake ruin your night, right?
Of course not.
Exactly. Let's not dwell on it too much.
You have a good evening.
You too. Enjoy the moonshine. I'm not gonna do that because I just found out we're losing 1 hour tonight, by the way. We're losing 1 hour. So my flight's not at 6 a.m., it's at 5 a.m. Kinda. And I messed up a whole bunch of stuff on the home front as well. And I gotta get home and I gotta fix that. So Chase Sexton, good on you. Kier Sexton, good on you. You made it to the highest level. Same thing, John and Eli Tomac. Sure, you didn't win the 2017 Supercross title, but you made it. You made it. And you made people proud while you did that. Let's think about the 99.9% that you did right and not the 0.1% you did wrong. It's not what we normally do in the media. You guys pumped up? Hi. Hi. But for once, we're just going to focus on the positives. We get a break coming up. This show is brought to you by Racetech and their fabulous gold valves. Plusher, better bottoming resistance, more traction, made and engineered in the USA. I don't often get talked out, but that's where I'm at after doing all the live announcing. What's up, Supercross fans? Who are you guys cheering for? Who's your riders?
Hayden Deegan.
Hayden Deegan.
Yep.
What do you think? Good?
Oh yeah.
You'll accept the third?
Yep.
Happy with the third?
Yep.
Yes. We don't need to say win or nothing, right?
Nope.
Third's good.
Yep.
Did you cheer loud for Deegan?
Oh yeah.
Chest protector life on Deegan. See? He got third. I could bash on Deegs and say, he talks all this trash, he's the baddest dude, and he crashed and he almost went into the Mathis net and then symbolically went under the Mathis net, proving that Mathis could not slow Deegan down. Yeah, we're back.
Are we on the Weege Show?
But he got third. Yes, we are.
Weege Show.
Why am I back? Why am I back?
Because you left everything.
Well, no, because well, you're not staying here because of me, are you?
Yeah, we were waiting for you to come back.
Stop.
We didn't know where you went.
Yeah.
My phone was stolen in this hotel last night.
People
So
steal
you cannot
phones these days?
He lost his phone.
What happened to
It
Face
was
ID?
stolen. It was stolen. Literally stolen.
We're just trying to get on your only Weege page.
I wish I was making that kind of money. Yeah. So the Weege Show that I should have been editing in this laptop right here is going to start in 5 minutes when I take the card out of this camera that didn't work. But we're not going to dwell on it.
Nope.
We're not going to get gnarly on our mistakes. It happens.
Sad. Leo's sad.
Very sad, yeah.
Yeah, but Leo wasn't in the original, so it's better now. Yep. I mean, look, there are people that mess things up when it comes to videos. All
Oh, hey, at least you said videos.
Yeah. We all make mistakes, guys, but we've still reached the elite level.
Where?
Right?
Are you getting paid? Are you getting paid to do your job?
Not tonight, not right now. I'm on
No, but you did.
Oh, earlier
You
today,
did.
yes,
That
yes,
means
yes.
you did something right in life. Okay, so good on you, Chase Sexton. We'll see you after the break at Birmingham.